As we talked about at half, Manchester with only 4 first downs, Lincoln with 3.
As Wynn kicks it away and we are underway. Terry may run this one back in the end zone. Runs it to the 5. No, he's in the end zone. They said he stepped in there. So the Blue Devils will take it out from the 20. Starting this second half, and we talked about it coming out of that first half of football, Dwayne, that most of this contest was played right near the middle of the field.
Sure has, and as Coach Dexter said, he's looking for DeMarcus Terry to have a huge second half. He just has to get off one time, just one long run to spring things.
Interesting comments by Coach Campbell going into the locker room. He said he'd make any kind of adjustments necessary in this second half. A lot of the personnel didn't get it done in the first. We'll see if he in fact does that. It's the Blue Devils with the football, though. Strozier at quarterback. Split backfield behind him. Keep it on the ground. Straight ahead with the carry. Terry carries a couple of Red Devils with him near the 25.
And when Coach Campbell said that some of his running backs weren't getting the job done, that simply meant making some changes. But will we see number 5, Travis Scott, back, who's nursing that sore leg? He's trying to get himself back into playing condition.
If they can get Scott in there with Terry, that will be a terrible duo for the Blue Devils and wreak some havoc on the Red Devils.
Terry's carrying the load thus far with 49 yards on the ground.
2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground this time. The off-back carries it. Terry carried off the fake. Leverett on the stick, as well as Norman for the Red Devils. Carry made by John Parks for the Blue Devils. Bringing up a 3rd down and 3. Football at the 27 of the Blue Devils. Just underway in this second half.
Jerry Beard, he's rooting the defensive troops on. Look at him. Come on, fellas, let's go. He wants them to whoop it up.
Blue Devils trying to whoop it up and face a 3rd and 3 here. Strozier with a split backfield behind him. 7 or 8 up front for the Red Devils this trip. Showing blitz. They keep it on the ground. Everybody packed in there tight. Parks went with the dive play. He's going to be shy of the first down.
It looked as though he may have called an audible on that play. I don't know what he saw that we didn't, but with double stack, what else can you really do except plunge it in there?
Parks with the carry. He was short of the first down. 4th and 3. Football at the 27. Blue Devils and McInville on the field to punt it.
Coach Campbell, such a cool character, been in this situation so many times. We've talked about those 303 career victories. So he's a wily veteran coach.
As McInville sets to punt. Hits it at about the 15. Nice punt by McInville. Drives Brown back to the 33. Fields it, works it left side. Runs right into a Blue Devil. And the Blue Devil snatches him down. The shuttleless Neal for the Blue Devils with the stick on Brown.
Yeah, but Neal may have taken the brunt of that bang by number 12, Trey Brown. Watch Brown. Got to admire this. Tries to go through him. Boop.
They mark it down at the 37. And the Red Devils handle the football for the first time in the second half. Barnett shows splits to either side. I formation behind him. They keep it on the ground. First play. That's Beard with the football. Nothing happening up front. Blue Devils shut him down.
That defensive front by the Blue Devils, led by nose guard Brandon Jones and tackles Irvin King and Livingston Moiston, clogging things up in the middle.
Henrik Jones coming in there from the backside with a little help as well.
Now you see number 57, Moiston. He makes the defensive calls for this stingy Blue Devil defense.
2nd down for the Red Devils and 9 from their own 38. Barnett, misdirection, comes back left side.
Okay.
Beard jumps over one defender inside of Blue Devil territory to the 49.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Slick play there. A 14-yard gain by Beard as he had to sidestep one defender to gain that yardage.
Stop made by Terry in the secondary for the Blue Devils, and that is not where you want the hit to come. 1st and 10 from the 49. Red Devils on the charge. No score. 9:05 left in the 3rd. Slot formation to Barnett's right. They come inside. Here's Beard again. Beard with one man to beat. Terry pulls him down inside of the 30-yard line, but Jerry Beard is getting it done for the Red Devils.
He ripped up some real estate on that carry. 18 yards in all, went from the 49 down to about the 31-yard line. So Beard, you saw on the sidelines, tried to be an emotional leader. Then when he gets an opportunity on the football field, he shows his worth with his play.
So his conversation at halftime with Coach Campbell seems to have been effective on him as the Red Devils get it down to the 27.
Oh, I like this. Look at the Lincoln County. Look at their sideline. Their fans, they're whooping it up. Coach Campbell, come on, right here. Let's stack it up right here.
They forced a timeout by Coach Oglesby and the Blue Devils with 8:47 left in the third. Red Devils coming out on fire.
When our own Rob Triple had an opportunity to talk to Coach Campbell before the half, in his calm voice, he said, well, we're going to go into the locker room because our running backs aren't making some plays. We're going to make some adjustments. You know what that means? That means somebody got a chewing out.
A tongue lashing.
And you saw how Beard has responded.
Hopefully it wasn't all directed at Beard, but thus far he's taken on the brunt of the performance in this second half. Gets the Red Devils down to the 27 of the Blue Devils.
A little TV time for Terrell Patterson and number 7, Andrew Smaller.
8:47 left in the third, and you can hear the crowd getting into it here at the Dome.
Okay. You gotta like Lincoln's chances of scoring. It seems as though they simply won't be denied this trip down the football field.
Slot formation to the right of quarterback Barnett. Snap. Barnett misdirection. Going to Beard left side. They catch up with him behind the line of scrimmage, and the Blue Devils show a little fire of their own there on defense.
Good penetration by number 29 and number 57 on that play. Livingston Moisten and number 29, Eric Jones. They force the action. Watch here as Moisten shrugs off his man and just gets Beard by the ankles.
They pull him down behind the line of scrimmage at 2nd and 11. Football at the 28 now of the Blue Devils.
I'm waiting for him to go ISO to win to the near side of the football field. He's got him one-on-one.
Let's see if this is the case. Barnett rolls it right side, backside pressure, gets the aerial off, though, throws it short. It's picked off by the Blue Devils.
And stripped.
Newman, and he lost the handle on it. The Red Devils going to come up with it.
Lincoln has it.
Down near the 7-yard line.
Like I told you, they may be looking for Wynn, and they caught him. They caught Wynn of him on the near side of the football field. The pass was picked off, but then number 15, Shedrick Wynn, who the pass is intended for, turns into a defender and strips the football. That was a huge play. Watch Barnett poised in the pocket, looking for Wynn, who's going to come across the football field.
King with the backside pressure. Forced a quick pass.
Gotta like Barnett, how he stands there in the pocket, knowing he's going to take a hit.
First and goal to go for the Red Devils. They give it on the inside to Beard. Beard near the 5-yard line. A couple of Blue Devils giving chase and laying the hit on him. The Red Devils give it to their main man, Beard, on the inside.
Here's where Ben Dawkins, the center, and guards Harold Blackwell and Rashawn Bennett come into play.
Deepest penetration thus far in the football game. Red Devils down to the 6 of the Blue Devils. Face 2nd and goal to go from there.
Boy, what a statement Lincoln has made to begin this second half, coming right out and sticking it to Manchester. I mean, let's just tell it for what it is. They're sticking it to him right now.
Slot formation, tight one to the right side of Barnett. Whistles at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken, this one by the Red Devils. Coach Campbell wants to make sure that they don't burn, if you'll pardon the pun, on the Red Devils an opportunity here.
Oh, boy. I'd be interested to find out what Coach Dexter Wood has to say about what's going on.
The Red Devils gather around Coach Campbell. And Coach Oglesby down there on the football field with his troops down at the 6-yard line.
Hey, look at the respect Coach Campbell's getting in there. Look at his quarterback staring into his eyes, and the rest of the troops gathering around Xavier Norman. And there's the big center, number 61, sticking his head in there, Ben Dawkins. Now on the other side, you got Greg Oglesby. Here's the guy he has lost in his 4-year career just 5 games in 56 opportunities. His defense, though, they have to make a stand right here if they want to stay in this game.
So the coaches depart the playing surface, and they leave it to their 11. 7:09 left in the third. 2nd and goal to go for the Red Devils. Barnett, I formation behind them. Gives it to Hurd.
Option.
Oh, they got option play. Barnett trying to turn the corner. Wrestled down behind the line of scrimmage. Terry got a hand on him and pulled him down.
Terry and also number 8, Cardale Gamble.
Big play there by the Blue Devils.
The Red Devils looking to exploit something on the left side of the Manchester line. But watch here. Nice little fake. Charles, it had you faked out. Me too. Watch here as he tries to strangle it out, but can't get the job done. Nice defensive effort there.
Terry with the wrap. Third down from the 9. Goal to go. Barnett with a slot to the right. Look for him to roll that way. Lone setback. Barnett coming to the right side with the football. He's got some room over there if he decides to run it.
Yes.
Fires in zone. Throws it incomplete, though. Had a man out there in the flats. Could not get it to him, though. Wynn on the route.
Shedrick Wynn, number 15. He slipped on the goal line, tripped on the goal line, and that half a step may have cost him a TD reception. There we get in Barnett's mug from the end zone cam. He rolls out to his right. He's got plenty of time. Here comes Wynn into your screen. Watch right there. He tripped, and that may have cost a catch.
Just out of his reach. But Barnett with an opportunity. Had a lot of clear real estate in front of him. Probably could have elected to run that one in for the 6, but he tossed it, and it goes incomplete. So the Red Devils facing 4th and goal from the 9. They bring on the kicking unit. And Shedrick Wynn will kick it for the Red Devils. This will be about a 26-yard effort in total.
The most important field goal of the year.
Snap, place, and kick by Wynn's got plenty of leg on it. And the Red Devils lead it 3-0.
Oh, gotta like that from Shedrick Wynn, number 15, who's also a wide receiver and tight end on this club, coming through on special teams. Could you imagine if this game ended at 3-0? The Lincoln fans, they love it.
3-0 the score right now. Red Devils, after the intermission, come out and they break the scoring ice on the field goal by Wynn. So Coach Campbell exhorting his troops at halftime, and they respond on that possession.
Wow. Even though they came away with just 3 points, they made a tremendous statement that come heck or high water, we're getting out of here with some points, and they did exactly that, 3, which could actually determine the ball game.
26-yard field goal by Shedrick Wynn, and it's a 3-0 Red Devil lead.
You know, Shedrick Wynn was actually the defensive player of the year on this football team, and you can see why as he stripped the Manchester player who tried to make that interception.
6 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third. The winner here gets the Indians of Irwin County next weekend in the final from the Class A division.
Boy, DeMarcus Terry standing back at the goal line. Manchester, they desperately need a big play from their big play runner.
Wynn to kick it. Nice kick by Wynn. Terry will have the run back. Fields it at the 7. Works it left side. Middle of the pack now. Now he's past the 25 up to the 27. Red Devils get a hand on him and pull him down. And the Blue Devils going to be forced to go to work here to answer that call by the Red Devils.
Xavier Wright, number 30, first man down for the Red Devils to make the tackle. Nice 26-yard return, though, by Terry to get him going.
And Strozier onto the football field. 6:08 left in the third. Lincoln County goes up 3-0. Here comes Strozier, and the Blue Devils set to do something about that disparity in the lead, though. Split backfield behind them, splits to either side. They go inside. That's Terry with the football. Got some separation near the 35-yard line. Stop made by Scotty Brown. That comes after the 5-yard pickup by Terry.
Looky here, I see number 5, Travis Scott, back into the Manchester lineup.
Being forced to go even injured. Don't want to leave anything on the field. So it's Terry and Scott in there for the first time for the Blue Devils. Strozier under center with the splits behind him. Go right side, Terry. He'll try to turn the corner. Red Devils close it down, and he puts a stick on him at the corner. Xavier Norman leading the pack for the Red Devils. Terry got it near the first down marker. He'll be shy, though.
Some closure also by Cedric Norman, number 34.
Third down and 2 for the Blue Devils.
On the red.
Correction 1 on the play. They got to give them just necessary 1 yard for the first down. They put it at the 38, Dwayne. Good mark by the officials.
You wonder why we keep mentioning Norman's name. There's 5 Normans on the squad. We'll get to that in a second.
There's a third down play. They kept it on the ground. Looks like Terry with the football. He's going to be shy of the first down. Red Devils just shut it down on the inside.
He did not get it. Number 42 in on that play.
Bennett.
Trellis Glaze.
Got some assistance from Bennett as well, Dwayne.
And that's going to force a 4th down and 2. There's Trey Brown. My man is having a tough game so far, but let's see if he can turn things around and come up with a big play for the Red Devils.
McInville to punt it away for the Blue Devils, Dwayne. And the Blue Devils not able to answer that score by the Red Devils on this possession. McInville punts it. Short kick. The receiver fell down at the 41. It was Eldridge Wynn that was standing, and he slipped down.
He fell down to a roar of laughter from the Manchester crowd who cackled. You could hear them cackling from here.
Wynn was set to call the fair catch at the 41, but he slipped. Blue Devils picked it up, but the Red Devils will have the football.
That turf has a tendency of eating folks up. And I'll tell you this, if I'm not mistaken, each team was equipped by a certain shoe apparel company for this contest.
I won't touch that one. Red Devils will start it at midfield, though, regardless of the shoes they're wearing.
And that was just a 17-yard punt.
Slot formation to Barnett's right. They go on the dive play. Hurd left side. Beard, that is, turns it back inside of the 40-yard line. Gets it down near the 39. So it would seem that the area of concentration for Coach Campbell was up front with the linemen. And he got a little motivation out of Beard. Beard stepping it up a notch in the second.
They went double dive on the play. And Beard, he has shown such inspiration in the second half of play, making a little shoulder adjustment to his shoulder pads. Shoulder pads. I always have trouble with that word.
1st and 10. Dive play for the Red Devils. They give it up on the inside. This carry made by Xavier Norman for the Red Devils. He stepped it inside of the 35.
Charles, if you're ever unsure, just say Norman. There's 5 of them on the team. Chris Norman, number 5. Xavier Norman, number 26. Allery Norman, number 27. Antonio Norman, number 33. And number 34, Cedric Norman.
That's just not normal to have that many Normans.
No, it's not.
2nd down and 6 for the Red Devils. They're down to the 35 of the Blue Devils. Barnett gives it to Beard once again. Beard near the 30-yard line and near the first down marker once again.
He's going to be just shy of that marker as Coach Campbell and the Red Devils content on keeping the football on the ground because the past 2 drives, Manchester showing that they simply cannot stop them.
Stop made by Irwin King and Carl Gamble for the Blue Devils. But it's 3rd down and 2 for the Red Devils at the 31 of the Blue Devils. Slot formation extended to the right of Barnett. Split backfield. They keep it on the ground. That's one of the Normans with the football. Met at the line of scrimmage by the Blue Devils. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them put the stick on Norman.
It just doesn't matter because he has the first down.
And they give him the first down at the 29.
There we get a look at the replay. All Norman needed was a couple of yards. Bang City in there. They give him a nice stick, but hey, it's too late. First down.
Red Devils on fire as they come into this third. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period, and it's been all Red Devils.
Only mistake Xavier Norman made on that play. You want to lower the head to deliver a blow. You don't want to get caught standing up.
1st and 10 from the 29 now. Barnett with the I formation, splits either side. They keep it on the ground. Beard trying to work it out to the right, left side. Angles back inside near the 25-yard line. 4 yards on that carry.
Boy, aside from those 2 turnovers that Manchester caused in the first half of play, they've really been non-existent on the defensive side of the football. They need to force a turnover. They need to make something happen.
Hit made there by Bo Whittington. But that's after 4-yard pickup by Beard. 2nd and 6 for the Red Devils at the 25.
Oh, some confusion on the far side of the football field.
Barnett misdirection left side. Beard buried at the line of scrimmage. Blue Devils got some good penetration on the inside.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a play that Coach Campbell just put in to the playbook for this particular ball game, because on the far side of the football field, Trey Brown and El Wynn had a problem deciphering what was going on. As we can look at Jerry Beard's stats, 16 carries for 81 yards. He's carrying the bulk of the carries for Lincoln County.
And picking up the yardage as well. Beard with a fine job. We're under a minute left in the third. 3rd down and 6 for the Red Devils. Slot to the left of Barnett. Looks that way. Fires up the flat pass. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils got a hand up there in the person of Kevin Woods.
Textbook stuff. How about it? Couldn't make the pick, but he made sure the receiver wouldn't get it by knocking the football down. Barnett, 3-step drop. Ooh, wow. Right in the line of fire, so to speak, was Kevin Woods.
Had Eldridge Wynn out there. If Wynn makes that catch, he probably goes in for the 6. But Woods got a hand up there, knocked it down. Brings up a 4th down for the Red Devils. 4th and 6.
You know they like going to Shedrick Wynn in this situation, a possession-type receiver.
Splits either side. They pitch it on the ground. Reverse. Coming back the other way. That's Norman. Norman in the backfield. Blue Devils with the stick on him. And they get the football back.
Kevin Woods, number 14. He sniffed it out like a groundhog. He stayed home on his end position over there and came up with the play.
Big play by the Blue Devils.
Watch the left side of your monitor. Watch what she's sitting there setting, waiting for him. Watch her nice and square. Can't give it up. That's a nice defensive play.
Woods with the block on the pass on the previous play, and he comes up here with the big stick against Norman. So the Blue Devils avoid a bullet there with 41 seconds left in the third.
I think Coach Oglesby is feeling a little pressure now.
Strozier gonna roll it left side. Got a man out in the flats. That's Terry on the turn. It's a foot race. He's inside of Red Devil territory. Pushed out of bounds at the 37 or the 38-yard line. And here come the Blue Devils.
34-yard pass play. Strozier to Terry, who comes up limp. Watch the play action fake that's going to freeze the linebackers momentarily. Terry will come up with the grab in stride, mind you, and he's heading up the football field for a nice 34-yard gain.
Trey Brown on the stop for the Red Devils. Saves the 6. It's 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. 31 seconds left in this third quarter. They trail it by 3. On the ground they go. They give it inside to Scott, his first carry. Not that impressive on that one. They bunched it up on the inside. May have gotten a yard.
That was Travis Scott on the carry. And you know that number 6, DeMarcus Terry, after that big play, he limped off of the football field. And now he's on the sideline trying to walk it off, so to speak. He'll get some encouragement from Marcus Terry, number 4.
So as soon as they get Scott into the lineup, Terry goes out. That'll do it for this third quarter of activity here from the Georgia Dome. At the end of 3, it's the Red Devils squeaking ahead. They lead it 3-0 over the Blue Devils of Manchester. We'll step aside for a quick break. Back with the final quarter after this.
Fourth quarter.
County. 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Devils. They're down at the 36 of the Red. Here comes Strozier rolling it right side. Got a man out there in the flats. Pass going to go incomplete. Intended for Jason Newman. Circling from the tight end spot down near the 20.
Too much air under that football as number 12. Trey Brown was in on the coverage. Play action fake to try to freeze him up front. And that football just had a little bit too much air on it. You got to give number 12, Trey Brown, some credit for coming over.
Intended in the flats for Newman.
He's the one that chased down number 6, DeMarcus Terry.
As we go back to this 3rd and 8 situation here for the Blue Devils. Split backfield behind Strozier. Own receiver to the left. Fakes it in the line. Up top he goes to Newman for the catch. He's going to be mighty close to the first down. They went to the tight end. Newman stretched out and he caught it. Where do they mark it? Looks like it's going to be enough for the Blue Devil first down.
It is a first down. You know what? Number 44 paid the price. Jason Newman got nailed by 2 defenders, including Trey Brown, and struggled to get the extra yard for the first down.
Jason Newman on the reception. He was the offensive lineman of the year last year. Get this, he's a fisherman, and he wants to be a game warden. Go figure. 1st and 10 from the 26. Strozier takes it in the line, rolls right side, pressure by the Red Devils. They catch him in the backfield for the sack.
Yes, they did. Number 66 on the scene. Rashawn Bennett chased him down.
Pulls Strozier down behind the line of scrimmage. into the fourth quarter from the Georgia Dome. Charles Ward and Dwayne Walker, Class A action here. The winner advances to the finals against the Indians of Irwin County. Blue Devils trailing it by 3 as Strozier comes to the line of scrimmage facing a 2nd and 11. Misdirection. They come right side. Terry bounced down near the 21-yard line. Good-looking play there by the Blue Devils. Terry, about 6 on the game.
Well, unquestionably, Charles, this is Manchester's best opportunity thus far in the ball game to score, and it is crucial that they come away with some points on this possession. Huge 3rd down and 5 forthcoming.
Sandrill Carter into the Blue Devil lineup. Strozier walk to the sideline for the play. Split backfield behind Strozier. Makes it left side, rolls that way, looking, fires it out in the flats, overshoots Terry down near the 15-yard line. He was being chased by one of the Normans, Cedric Norman.
DeMarcus Terry, number 6, trying to be reached by your quarterback right there, number 10, Wade Strozier. On their last splits, LaShelvis Neal, his splits were about 2 feet outside of the tackle, trying to create some extra space there to get that pass complete.
You'll remember that Terry turned his ankle at the end of the 3rd period, then showed any ill effects on it on that pass route. Pass just overthrown by Strozier.
Let's see if they try to get back to that big target, number 44, Jason Newman, who came up with a huge reception just moments ago. And now there's some confusion in the Blue Devil backfield, and they want to take time to talk about it.
James Chapman was trying to get onto the football field for the Blue Devils. And it looks like they didn't have the play set, so they take the timeout. They don't want to compromise the field position down here.
And you can't really. There you see Coach Greg Oglesby in your screen. He's beside himself, somewhat disgusted, because these timeouts could really be valuable down the stretch.
Confusion about the set they wanted to run on the play. They come back to live action now, facing a big 4th down here. And 5. Strozier with splits behind him. Takes the snap. They're going to throw it. Terry from the backfield position, trying to get it in the end zone. Overshoots the receiver. He had Jacoby White on the turn coming to the far side of the football field, but Terry threw it too deep.
I'm a little flabbergasted over the call. They put their faith in a freshman, number 11, Jacoby White, trying to spring him into the end zone.
And even more than that, they put their passing future into the hands of Terry on that play, and Terry overthrew the receiver in the end zone.
Wow.
Strozier pitched it to Terry, and he threw the pass. So the 4th down effort goes incomplete. Red Devils take it over. They keep the lead 3-0. Barnett on the dive play straight ahead. He goes to Beard. Beard meets 2 or 3 Blue Devils there at the left side. May have gotten a half-yard on the play.
This is where your offensive linemen really have to suck it up. Ben Dawkins, Harold Blackwell, Rashawn Bennett, Jake Stevens, and Bryant Leverett. Boy, Lincoln County need them desperately for ball control purposes. You nail out a couple of 1st downs during this drive, it's going to continually wear down the Manchester defense. And with a 3-0 lead in this type of ball game, that's good enough to win.
They gave Beard on the 2 on the play. It's 2nd down and 8 from the 24. Barnett's going to take the drop in the pocket. Looks out in the flats. Fires. Pass goes incomplete once again. Trey Brown drops another one.
Boy, if we can get an isolated look at Coach Larry Campbell's disgust, he threw his hands up as if to say, son, what else can we do? This is game time. As we see here, Barnett, he got the time he needed. Rifled a strike, and it's as if Brown has a hold in his hands.
I'll tell you one thing Coach Campbell did in that situation. He pulled Brown out of the football game.
Come here, son. Sit next to me.
3rd down and 8. Split backfield behind Barnett. He'll take the snap. Looking upfield. Got some time to try to set the screen. Goes up top. Pass goes incomplete. Blue Devils almost with an interception there.
Oh, it certainly was. Number 8, Cardell Gamble, found himself on the turf previously from being leveled. The football was tapped up into the air and almost fell comfortably into his hands.
You talked about the fact that the Red Devils needed to control the line of scrimmage and get the football up the field with a couple of 1st downs. Instead, they go 3 and out, and they punt it away.
Well, Ken Barnett thus far in the ball game, he's 3 of 21 for 39 yards and 1 interception. He's out there to do the punting now. He's got 5 punts so far with a 52-yard average, and it's blocked.
At the line of scrimmage, the Blue Devils got a hand on it. They're going to cover the football down near the 10-yard line. Jason Newman blocked it for the Blue Devils.
Oh, Coach Dexter Wood, he was looking for a big play from Mr. Newman. It didn't come on the offensive side of the ball, but it did come on special teams.
Okay, Coach, we take it back. All the respect and props in the world to you as the Blue Devils take it over at the 10.
And Larry Campbell just can't believe it.
Down at the 10-yard line, Newman with the block of Barnett's punt.
Here we get a look. It's a high snap, so they wasted a few seconds there. Barnett, he releases it, but there's number 44. Big number 44 getting his hand on the football in Jason Newman.
It is 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Strozier, split backfield. They come with the option right side. Strozier keeps it, turns the corner, down to the 6-yard line. Stop made by Cedric Norman.
And Scotty Brown also on the scene. And now the Manchester side of the football field, they get a little boisterous.
Gotta be 8:39 left. Opportunity to go ahead here for the first time in the football game.
Strozier made the decision that he was going to take things into his own hands and keep that football. And he gained about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down, 6.
From the 6. Split backfield behind Strozier. Snap, they go right side. That's Terry trying to turn the corner. Terry inside the 5. Works his way down near the 2 or 3.
Oh, Manchester smelling it, Charles. Oh.
They run it to Terry right side. Followed his blocks nicely inside of the 5-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
How important have special teams been so far today? Barnett's 78-yard punt. We had the field goal by number 15, Shedrick Wynn, to put Lincoln up 3-0. And now, down here.
3rd down. Inside the 5. Strozier going to keep it. Goes right side. Fights his way toward the end zone. Tried to pitch it over to Terry. It's loose down at the goal line. Who got the football? Let's wait and see. They unpile it down there, and it looks like the Blue Devils will keep it. As they came with the option right side, Strozier was tied up, tried to pitch it at the very last moment.
I was about to leap out of my pants if he tried to give that ball up down at the goal line, because Manchester can get a 1st down without getting into the end zone.
Indeed they can. They can inch it in a little bit closer. They'll get the 1st down, but now they face a 4th.
Watch Strozier right here. He keeps the football. Now watch, he gets hit. Son, don't you even think about it. Oh, that's number 6. DeMarcus Terry tried to strip him.
Split backfield behind Strozier. Big 4th down play here for both Devils. They keep it on the ground straight ahead. They give it to Scott. Indication? No, they're going to mark him closer to the goal line. No touchdown, but he may be close enough for a 1st down. I believe they could get a 1st before taking it in.
Yeah, there has to be a measurement on this play. Sure. Why? They were so very close of getting a 1st down. They didn't have to score on the play. So I'm sure a measurement's going to come up here. Let's be real.
No question about no touchdown, but it's going to be 1st down. A timeout taken by the Red Devils, but they're going to have to mark this football to see if it's close enough for the 1st down.
And I've received no indication yet from Danny Westbrook. And now they're saying that Lincoln County called timeout before the snap, and Larry Campbell, he's receiving an explanation there from one of the Atlanta area officials.
On the 4th and 1, they got a play off from the scrimmage, but the officials say that the timeout was taken before. See Coach Campbell conferring with the officials. 6:53 left in a great one here from the Georgia Dome. 3-0 to score. Red Devils with the lead, but down as close as you can get without being in there are the Blue Devils of Manchester.
You can feel the electricity in the air, and from what my man Gordon is telling me out to my right is that Lincoln County apparently called a timeout before the snap.
If that's the case, that probably favors the Blue Devils. They'll get a better look at what they want to do offensively as they face this 4th and a half for the 1st, and just a little bit more, they get to 6. Red Devils back onto the football field. They defend as the Blue Devils come to the offensive line.
No, we've said it over and over again, but this is the biggest play of the year for both teams right here.
Strozier low on the center split backfield behind them. Keep it on the ground. Terry, touchdown, Blue Devils.
I don't think anyone touched him.
Terry gets to 6 and deservedly so for the Blue Devils.
Stops the clock.
That backfield behind Strozier. Red Devils showing blitz. They give it to Terry left side. Met behind the line of scrimmage. Blue Devils shut him down. Bryant Leverett on the charge for the Blue Devils. Got the stick on Terry.
Also Cedric Norman coming in from his linebacking position to make part of the play.
Timeout taken by the Red Devils of Lincoln County. With 1:01 left in the football game. Blue Devils clinging to a 6-3 lead over the Red Devils. What a devil of a game.
It sure has been. Woo!
Football down at the 13-yard line. It is 2nd and 16 for the Blue Devils.
Both of these teams have come so far to get here, battled their way through a 13-game schedule thus far. Manchester coming in at 12-1. Lincoln County, their record unblemished at 13-0, but they trail here by a score of 6-3 with a .01 to play.
Talk to most people who follow Class A football. Most would seem to think that the winner of this ballgame stands a real good chance next week against the Indians of Irwin County.
Coach Oglesby,
good season records.
Coach Oglesby came off the field looking confident.
2nd down, 16. Back to live action. Split backfield behind Strozier. They pack it in tight. He forges ahead. Will he get enough for the first down? It depends. He spun away from the coverage up front. Not enough for the first, but that'll bring up a 3rd down situation. They start the clock running, and the Lincoln County Red Devils have no timeouts left as they went on the sneak by quarterback Strozier, and they get the clock started at 46.
On that last play, it looked like Manchester may have jumped.
Split backfield behind Strozier. They just need to run the clock out. Strozier takes the snap and kneels down, and that will do it from the Georgia Dome. The Blue Devils of Manchester have defeated the Red Devils of Lincoln County with just 20 seconds left. And we're coming up here on a 4th down play, though. They can't stop the clock. It's at 11. Manchester will not even try to run another play off. It's under 10 now. And you can hear the crowd from Manchester, the people that made the trip up. They celebrate as the Blue Devils win it. Final 6-3 over the Red Devils of Lincoln County in what was a fine football game here from the Georgia Dome. The Blue Devils win it. They get to advance to the finals against the Indians of Irwin County.
Oh, the smile on the face of Coach Greg Oglesby tells it all, and they just gave him the game football. But hey, maybe it could go on the football field to Marcus Terry, number 6, who scored the game-winning score for the Blue Devils.
You certainly can't forget about the big block punt by Jason Newman to set up that touchdown for the Blue Devils.
Wade Strozier, the senior quarterback, will stroll his way off the football field victorious, and Manchester, they're heading for the final.
Go to 13-1 on the season, but more importantly, they get to play next weekend against the Indians of Irwin County. Fine job by Coach Oglesby.
Oh, how about it for DeMarcus Terry as your player of the game? 84 yards rushing, 34 yards receiving, 118 yards of total offense, and more importantly, the 1 game-winning touchdown. He's your player of the game, and here is that winning score by number 6, DeMarcus Terry.
Terry on the right flank just for the 1 yard, and the Blue Devils with that 1 yard run, they advance to the Class A finals. Great job by Coach Oglesby after the halftime to regroup, and they come back late in that football game, and they lead at 6-3. We'll step aside for a quick break now. Back after this.